All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. I am Bianca. It's nice to have you here, and today we're just going to be going through what I eat in a week. A lot of people say how expensive it is to be vegan, and I'm here to show you it is not. You can eat vegan food for a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner like I do, for under 60 bucks. Right? I know. So I usually shop at Super Walmart. I actually Instacarted today because I didn't, not going out the house. I'm not as, staying in as much as possible. So I Instacarted some food today, and I'm going to show you what I got. Let's get started. And I'll show you also how I pair things as well, because I know a lot of people have problems with pairing their foods, especially when they're newly vegan, and I am here to help you with that. So here we go. All right, so let's get started with some pastas that I bought. I bought this edamame pasta. I really like this. I usually pair it with some kale pesto, but since I don't have any kale pesto, what I'm going to pair it with is some vegan butter, oregano, garlic butter, and onion. I'm sorry, not garlic butter, garlic powder, onion powder, and some veggies. And that's what I eat. Usually how I do it is what I eat for dinner one day is what I eat for lunch at work the next day. So super easy. So this I will eat with, probably with these veggies that I brought. These are some stir-fry veggies, but it doesn't matter what kind of veggies you use. You can just use these veggies. You can just use broccoli or any other kind of veggies. Sometimes I will use these stir-fry noodles and use these Vietnamese pho noodles as well, and I will mix those together. And it's super easy to do it. The directions are in the back. It comes, 2 of these come in a pack. You can see that 2 of these come in a pack. And this is a perfect meal for 2 people actually. So everything I have here today, which is here in this bag because my haul just came. So everything I have here is something that you can share with your significant other. Yeah. So I'll eat that, or I'll do the noodles with a little bit of soy sauce or teriyaki sauce, whatever kind of sauce I have in my fridge. It really doesn't matter. What else? And so I have some black beans and some corn, and I usually I'll do that as well as a meal. So I have some rice. So here I have some garlic olive oil jasmine rice here. Just minute rice, super quick. Whenever I can do something quick, I love it. All I do is put both of these inside of a container, bring it to work, and I heat these up. I pour these together, and this is enough seasoning that you don't really need much. So I bring that to work, and that's what I eat for lunch. Sometimes I'll eat this for dinner, but usually I just eat something like this for lunch. And if you have like some leftover veggies from last night's dinner, you can also throw that in there, and that'll be your lunch for one of the days. What else do we have? For breakfast, I don't usually eat breakfast that often. If I do eat breakfast, it's really quick. It's usually eggs and an egg sandwich. So I'll take something like this, egg beaters, or thing in my bag, as you can see, egg beaters, or this just egg. So I make them right in the morning because it's super fast. So I do that, and I'll spread some of my garlic mayo sauce that I made. I'll spread some of that on the bread. I'll toast it, and I'll put it in like a little paper towel, honestly, throw it in my purse, and eat it on my way to work. Along with, I'll drink some coffee, or I'll make a smoothie. So that's usually my breakfast. Sometimes I'll do oatmeal if I'm feeling like, if I have the time at home, or I'll just bring the oatmeal to work, and I'll make it at work because oatmeal is really quick. So that is usually my breakfast. Really something quick. Usually it's coffee or a smoothie. So that's my breakfast. And I'll put the prices here so you guys can see how much I've actually spent on all of this food for the whole week. So here are some of my favorite my favorite meat substitutes, these Gardines. I eat these with almost anything. You can make some spaghetti, or you can make some what style is this? Chipotle garden style. So with things like this, the Chipotle garden style and the porkless bite, sweet and sour, I usually just have another one. I use another one of my minute rice. Usually I can take this to work. I put it in a container, take it to work, and I'll make it for dinner. If I'm doing it for dinner, I'll just do it like a bigger portion because it's dinner. And I use my veggies. It's not always the stir fry. Sometimes it's broccoli. Sometimes it's obviously I've used this before, but the tricolor coleslaw. I'll mix some of that in there, and then that will be my lunch or my dinner. And this is stuff I eat on all week. Going back to breakfast. If I don't feel like having a breakfast sandwich, I do cut up this zucchini. And if you cut up a zucchini and sprinkle it with some Sazon, oh my gosh, you gotta try it. Just try it. Let me know down in the comments how it came out for you. Cut up a zucchini and put some Sazon on it. Mix it with some eggs. Beautiful breakfast. I usually eat bigger breakfasts. I usually eat a bigger breakfast on the weekends because I have time to cut potatoes and onions and really do it up on the weekends. But during the week when I have to go to work, because I have to leave the house and go to work, that is what I do for my breakfast. Let's see what else we have here. All right. In my breakfast, sometimes I do cut up some spinach and mix it with my eggs. So get you some spinach, mix it with your eggs, or as well, I use spinach in my smoothies in the morning. This is actually a new Sloppy Joe mix that I wanted to try. I've never tried this before. I do Sloppy Joe, so I take my bread and I use my Gardine meatless beef lift ground, and I get some Sloppy Joe mix, and then I mix it up and I make some sandwiches and I bring it to work. I don't mix the sandwiches if I'm going to work, but I will put the Sloppy Joe stuff inside of a container. I'll put the bread in a Ziploc bag and I'll take it to work and I'll put it together when I'm at work. But yeah, I am really interested to try this. This is a honey barbecue. So we have in here, who doesn't have a sweet tooth? I've never tried this at all before either, but I am interested to try it. You don't have to have it on your list. This is a little extra something that I wanted, and I still was under my 60 bucks. So, and here are some garlic and herb bites that I got. And you can mix these garlic and herb bites with your edamame pasta, and this makes a delicious dinner. This edamame pasta, garlic and herb bites, and some broccoli. You got it. What else? I'm not a big drinker of oat milk, so I just bought the oat milk because they didn't have the almond milk that I wanted. So I'm like, oh, let me try oat milk. I'm a coffee drinker, and I heard this is good for coffee too. So I hope I like it actually, because I've never had oat milk. When I make my breakfast sandwiches, sometimes I put a little slice of provolone cheese on top. So that's why I got the provolone cheese here. And last but not least, I have a sweet onion and a yellow onion. You always need, that's it, nothing else. Because you always need to sweeten up your food with some onions. Who doesn't need onions, okay? So, Instacart did good. Usually I don't like ordering ordering vegetables from Instacart, because I like to go in, I got to pick out my own veggies. Like fresh veggies, I got to look at them. Like I probably wouldn't have picked this sweet onion If I was shopping myself, I wouldn't have picked. I would have looked around a little bit more. But she did good on the purple onion. It looks alright. So, and there we have it. This is a week's worth of food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All under $60. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You want a meal plan? You want me to meal prep something for you? You want to actually see it cooked out? Let me know if that's something that you're into, and I will happily do it for you. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.